悪魔が恐れるデビルハンターをな。頭のネジがぶっ飛んでるやつだ。
When it comes to manga, Tatsuki Fujimoto has given us weebs some of the best sets with his recent success with Fireman. But aside from this, Fujimoto celebrated yet another successful release of the manga Chainsaw Man, and recently, after receiving the anime adaptation, which has been arising everywhere, the anime series has become a topic on the hardcore streets of anime discussions. Gangs, street rats, and pickpockets can't stop talking about Chainsaw Man. With a story that focuses on a young man, his devil pet, and the debt he owes to the Yakuza, this series comes with more than enough interesting elements that ensure that audience and fans are left hooked to their screens. Or at least for it to be on in the background while they do something else. But enough of the long talk. Let's take a quick look at episode 1 of The Chainsaw Man, and all it had to offer. From its fantastic storyline to an end that had us all shocked and longing for more. Right at the beginning of the episode, the story introduces the protagonist, a young man named Denji, and with him, his chainsaw devil pet, Pochita. With Denji owning a debt of over 38 million yen to the Yakuza, he decided to work for them to pay off this debt. Denji must hunt down devils for money, and is pretty good at it thanks to his Pochita. However, all that is not enough to pay off his debt, so he is pushed to sell his kidney and one eye. Sort of like an arm and a leg situation, except, a kidney and an eye. But despite all of this, Denji, alongside his pet devil, still lives in poverty, and can only wish he gets the everyday life he always dreamed of. However, we've got to know how he got to the point of living with so much misery. Luckily, the writers didn't fail to shed some light on the backstory. All of this stemmed from the fact that Denji's father had owed this insane amount of debt, but due to depression, went on to hang himself while leaving behind his only child and son to the ravaging claws of the Yakuza, who were only interested in getting their money back regardless of what it may cost. And I get it. I am in a similar situation because my grandfather left me his houseplants in his will, so it's a lot to care for something someone left behind. I'm just like Denji, for real. Denji was even threatened to the fact the wrath of the Yakuza if he could not pay up the sum of 700,000 yen in the space of just 24 hours. As you would imagine, this only left the young man pretty bummed. So, with such a short time allotted, he was left with no means to get the money. I don't know about you all, but I'm starting to think these Yakuza guys aren't that great. And during all this, Denji finds himself a chainsaw devil in danger, as it profusely bleeds out of its stomach and is touched with compassion. He nurses its wounds, and soon the two form an incredible bond. This bond led to Denji to freely feed the pet with his blood, just so it can regain health. And in return, the devil becomes very loyal, even to the point of helping Denji kill other devils. So it is true about what they say: adopt, don't shop. With these killings, Denji can pay at least a part of the debt to the Yakuza. But unfortunately, this devil hunting business he picked up isn't profitable and can only help him with so little to stay alive. It really hurts to see small businesses like this struggling. However, on one particular occasion, Denji is approached by a man from the Yakuza and is escorted into a thrash facility alongside his trusted sidekick and pet, since he thinks this is simply one of his usual devil hunting jobs. Unfortunately, Denji is not quick to notice the foul play. Before he sees anything, this man reveals himself as a zombie devil who had struck a deal with the people Denji worked for and owed a lifetime of debt to the Yakuza to get him and his pet killed. This zombie devil did not like zombie hunters, hence the deal. With that, Denji and Pochita are stabbed right from their backs in the blink of an eye. and even while trying to escape the attack, a storm of zombies took it as a cue to attack him by shredding his already weak body. This fight led to them disposing of the bodies in the nearest dumpster. And folks, don't you hate it when that happens? It's just the beginning of the series, the very first episode, and we have already been hit by the most unexpected and shocking scene. The young boy trying to leave a life and pay a debt he has nothing to do with, killed for simply trying to make money to pay this debt back. It is really hard out here on the streets. Denji is dead. Pochita, not so much. Killing Pochita isn't as easy as stabbing it. With just a taste of Denji's blood, Pochita returns to life and becomes active again, remembering all the things Denji told him about one day dying while fighting a devil and the instruction to use his body to leave the life he always wanted to live. Pochita also goes on to remember the beautiful memories they had made, and that was enough motivation to fuse himself with Denji without thinking of what the consequences may be. Wow, demons really are a man's best friend! And soon, we get to see a collective dream showing that Pochita always enjoyed Denji talking about his dreams. And with that, he gave his heart to Denji and made him a promise to let him remain in his dreams. With an exchange of a heart for thousands of dreams, Denji returns to life, entirely possessed by the powers of the Chainsaw Devil, Pochita, his pet. Hardcore! With these powers, Denji goes on a killing spree until the last zombie is down at his feet, and the zombie devil, who had claimed to be the debt collector, is destroyed. For the first time in his life, Denji feels free. But it doesn't end there, as he goes on to get picked up by Makima, a devil hunter like he used to be, and is offered a job to continue devil hunting by her side, which he accepts. And in this economy, who can blame him? Who would have imagined that all of these events would have unfolded in just one episode in the series? If anything, certainly not the kind of death Denji was forced to face, but thankfully, after saving the devil earlier, little Pochita paid the favor back, and now Denji can continue life. But will it be as he always wanted? We can only find out as the other episodes unfold. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss the next upload and more to come. That said, also let us know how you took the sudden death of Denji in the comment section below. We could all probably use some community bonding over these kinds of things. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.